So trying for a baby over a long period of time engenders a huge amount of hope and positivity and optimism. At first, there's a lot of hope. It's something the couple really wants. You know, you might have been trying for a long time. You might have been wanting this baby for a while, and everything in you wants it to work. Everything in you hopes that it's going to happen. And every month you try and try and try, and you go through this kind of cycle of hoping for 2 weeks and then waiting, and the period comes, and then suddenly there's the terrible anguish and despair. It hasn't worked again. And this can go on for some people for like a couple of years before, in the UK at least, before you get a chance to have treatment on the NHS, and for some people it's even longer depending on where they are living. And so that goes on for a long time. The up and down of hopes and despair over and over again. Then maybe they enter the world of fertility treatment, and you feel like, okay, now this is going to work for us. We're going to be able to have a baby now, and they've found out what's wrong, and they've done the diagnosis, and they're going to just overcome the problem, and we're going to have a baby. And so there really is a lot of positivity, and especially if the treatment cycle is going really well, you just feel like more and more and more hopeful as time goes by, as each stage goes really well, until you're really, really hoping for it to work. And then tragically, maybe there's a negative pregnancy test, or maybe you have a positive pregnancy test, and the feelings go washing up into the stratosphere of excitement, and you're so pleased. Finally, you've made it. You've got there. You've got this positive pregnancy test, and then for some people, they have a chemical pregnancy, which means that a couple of days later they have a period, and they come crashing down, and just so full of absolute abject despair and heartbreak and sadness and disappointment. And these feelings are so powerful that people use the analogy of a roller coaster to describe the shooting up of the hopes and the possibility that this baby might finally be coming, and then suddenly, yet again, it's not happening. And even during a fertility treatment cycle, an IVF cycle or something, everything can be going well, and the hopes can be going up, and then maybe something goes a bit wrong, and then they crash down again. And honestly, it is just such a intense and distressing experience. It's just really not an easy experience, and it's for no reason that people refer to it as an emotional roller coaster.